Hello, welcome to my vlog. Today I would love to share with you a beautiful sharing that I had with a friend yesterday. My friend met me. I was at my daughter's school yesterday for an event, and she shared with me how after 3 years she met this man and that they were just connected. You should have seen her face. She was like, AWA, oh my God, I've never been happier. I mean, we dated for a whole week. I mean, it's just the chemistry is so beautiful. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. An hour later, she's like, well, now what do you think I should do? Should I commit? I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, why do you have to? I mean, what's in the rush? But anyway, what do you mean? She's like, well, you know that I need somebody who has money. And I'm like, yes, so? Like, well, the guy doesn't have money. I'm like, oh, okay. So what do you mean? Well, what I mean is like, okay, I mean, everything is fine, but I'm still in the website trying to look for another one. I'm like, well, what happened to the guy that an hour ago to everything was great? She's like, well, but you know, I can't forget that I have a goal. I need money. I need somebody who helps me financially. I mean, I look at her and I'm like, how can I help her? Does she see herself? How can I help her? So she's looking at me and she said, what do you mean? I said, 5 minutes ago, you told me that this was maybe the man of your life. Now you're telling me that he's lacking something. And you had the best time. What happened to the best time? How can you have the best time when you have in your mind the thought of, I need more money? And you're telling me that was the best time? And she just stopped and she looked at me and she said, you're right. I said, okay. And she shared with me that the guy also is on the website looking for somebody else. I said, so what happened? When you guys meet each other, who is meeting? Your agenda or your real self? So who's meeting is the agenda. The agenda of her needing more money and the agenda of the man that I don't know what it is, but that's those two who are dating, not their real, true, authentic self. And when she could see that, she was like, oh my God, you're right. No wonder I'm not happy and I'm not getting what I want because I'm lying to myself. I feel like the agenda that I have is a bad one. It's not something I can share with anybody. I said, well, you have to understand everybody has an agenda. An agenda is your goal, where you want to head, where you want to stand. And it's fine to have one. And you happen to have one that yours is money. Okay, there's nothing wrong with, okay, I cannot be with somebody who cannot help me financially. There is nothing wrong about that. You can be thinking money is evil and yet want to have it. Those two thoughts do not live in the same place. So anytime you think money is evil, you are about to not get it. And since that's where you are, that's why you bring into your life somebody who does not have money. And then when they come, you are very unhappy about it and you want to kick them out. So which one is it? Well, at the end of our sharing, she was ready to go back the next day and share with this man that she's been lying. She's been lying to herself and she's been lying to him. Well, she texted me this morning and said, thank you. Now I'm really ready to commit. I'm like, what happened? Well, I share how much I was a liar and how much I lied to him and actually how much he lied to me because that's right. When we met, it was like, oh, you're the love of my life. But he had another agenda too. But when she really stood up for herself and gained her integrity back, it opened up a totally new relationship for the both of them. So I'm sharing this story so that you stop being ashamed of your agenda. There is nothing wrong with needing to be with somebody because you need papers. There is nothing wrong with you needing to be with somebody because you need support. There is nothing wrong with you needing to be with somebody just because. So once you know that, that's when you start really being happy. Because when you're going to meet your soulmate, when you're going to be together, you won't have those thoughts that clutter your mind. Oh, does he know that I don't love him? Does he know that I need only my papers? Does he this? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Only the truth will set you free. And I see you tomorrow.